Jump? Jump. Okay, so obviously I had to redo all of this. Basically, I had recorded a lot of stuff, and now I'm just starting from ground zero once again. I got so many Chaos Emeralds and all that other glorious stuff. But either way, if you're confused as to what's going on, watch the first video, I guess. But either way, we're continuing the Let's Play of Sonic Mania, and constantly getting hit in the byproduct result of it. In fact, I think we're about to come across another one. Yep, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, it certainly feels good to finally play this once again. No, I'm being serious, you guys. The footage did not record of Chemical Plant Zone. It recorded of Studiopolis, but not, you know. Either way, we're going on to this. This is such a terrible start to a beginning of the video. Anyways, let's just get this emerald as soon as we possibly can. See, I'm already a pro at this. Main character immunity standards, you know? Let's do this. Boom. Because we're just that good? No. We actually did lose by, like, the fifth one. The fifth one is where it actually gets difficult for me. Alright, you guys? So, just chill. Either way, though, MrPBJ's here today, playing Sonic Mania, Chemical Plant Zone, as they may call it. This is where all the chemicals come around, and it's all awesome, and what the fudge? Wait, hold up, what the fudge, man? This is... okay, this is pretty fast. Jeez, I was kind of wondering when it was gonna end. Wait, what? wait, I thought I already beat the stage. Because there actually is another ring here. I'm sorry, this borderline is about to turn into a whole red, what do you call it? Special ring finding kind of Let's Play. This one was very difficult. I was playing it on the last playthrough that I did before recording this, and I lost a few times, I think. Or I may have gotten this on the first try. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Alright, let's do this. Main character status, here we go. At least that's what I like to tell myself. I'm trying my best here, guys. Okay, we got faster. Cool. And we kind of missed that. Alright, fair enough. I guess we didn't need it. Ouch. Alright. Alright, let's do this. I just want to get my goddamn emerald. Or however Knuckles calls it. He calls it his emeralds. Or something like that. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying not to run out of rings and stuff. I mean... we're doing A-okay for the most part, I guess. We're actually catching up with it pretty decently. Okay, if we can just... come on. Let's do this. Actually, dang, okay. High status. Okay. We did it. Nice. And honestly, I was going to mention something about Sonic Mania, like some fun facts or some interesting stuff, like a Sonic Mania 2 or whatever the heck. I mean, that was in the woodworks, but apparently Sega didn't want that. And, you know, they basically were like, hey, we know Sonic better than you, Christian Whitehead and all the other team. Like, we're just going to make something totally 3D. How could it possibly fail? Well, it just didn't perform up to standard. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was a failure. I don't know the exact records of that game, but I know it didn't sell as much as Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania was like, it's the equivalent of, I'm sorry if I'm going off topic, but understand me when I say this, it's the equivalent of Deadpool. Just a small budget, but a lot of money. And Sega just, you know. Oh yeah, also too, just wanted to show for the people who probably just didn't grow up with Sonic as much as I did, or many of us have. If you do this down here, like, oh no, we're stuck down here? No. Boom. You can use the spin dash for your momentum-based platforming. This is something that is instrumental to the video game in itself, and is the biggest reason why everybody makes a fuss out of this game, and also makes a big fuss out of, what is that other Sonic game called? Sonic 4? Yeah, that never existed. Alright, let's keep going. Don't want to get grabbed by that guy. Got grabbed by him last time. That actually sounds pretty crazy. Okay, I didn't think it was going to happen again, but it did. Well, I guess I'm screwed then. Alright, and now, let's go. Now, I'm hoping that like all this stuff that's recorded is gonna just record because goodness gracious, like come on now. In fact, I mean, I'll just record for this part and then, you know. Also, this is okay, I was gonna mention that at the beginning. I'm not going to, with this boss fight, keep all my rings. That's just not gonna happen. Like, I guess I can go for that 100% kind of thing. Oh, hey, get out of the way. Hey, ooh, hey. Kill him, ooh, kill him. Oh, shoot, I can barely even grab it. Okay, let me just grab the shield. Wait, no, my bowl shield, it matters way more. I'm keeping this. The ability to breathe underwater? Well, you know, there's air inside of it that never gets oxidized for some odd reason. Or carbon dioxide. Yeah, something like that. Either way, Sonic will just infinitely breathe. And you don't want to go all the way over there. This is the second stage of Chemical Plant Zone. Better yet, just come over here and you'll find another special ring. And you'll bounce. At least, I hope that's another... Oh, son of a... Okay, as quick as it came, it finally left. And now I'm about to really get my butt in the... Okay. Alright, let's just go for it. Alright, another special ring status stage. This one I actually struggled on a little bit, and it was very, very darn close to not getting it. But I actually ended up pulling through. I'm trying to make sure I get everything. Yeah, even including that. That's actually very important. And now if I can just charge everything up. Alright, let's go. I just want to jump over all these things and then get my special ring. Or, what do you want to call it? Special emerald piece. I don't... my mind's in a daze because I'm trying to make sure I focus really hard. Come on. Come on. Yes, mother trucker. He's going like faster than the eye can see. Annoyingly so. I really should have just jumped over that. Whoa. Okay. Come on, come on. Come on. Alright, we're going even faster. Let's make sure we don't mess this up. Alright, a little too close of a call. Wow, okay. Let's go. Yeah, jumping over those little bumper things that get you in the air, that's a good plan if you're going super fast and you just want to... Oh, shoot. Yeah, so by the way, if I play the next special stage, I might lose. Let's just say that. The special stages are amazing. That little mix of 3D. I'm playing a 3D game on my iPhone. This is the future, baby. Yeah. Alright, I'm sorry. I can't stop being cringy. I'm sorry. I don't even know what to really be non-cringy about. Jesus Christ. Alright. And yeah, you'll find it easy to like actually lose a lot of shields. I'm pretty sure there's a water shield here. Come on. Yeah, good. Alright, let's get going. Because we actually do have to play some Puyo Puyo Tetris. I don't even know about this. What's the right way to go? I don't know. Let's get going. Let's get going. Come on. Alright. Take me away. Come on. Ooh, let's pick up that speed. Alright, cool. Let's go. And yes, a lot of the times I will use Sonic's looking up animation to express myself sometimes. It's just kind of low-key fun. Like, oh my god, what is that? Nothing. Let's just, yeah, build up that speed. Cool, cool. Fantastic. Okay, let's get going. Awesome. And also too, if you're very dazed, and say for instance if someone was playing Sonic for the first time, it's much more reliable to be in your ball form rather than just straight up running, because it just doesn't work like a lot of other traditional games. I don't know why, I got psyched out there for a second. And for some odd reason, I just can't stop. If you couldn't tell, I'm the one playing the game. Alright. Let's do this. Cool. We kind of sped through that, too. Yeah, good thing to just, you know. Cool. Alright, let's get going. Let's do this. And we are going to come across the 5th one. Can we actually get that 5th emerald? Well, we'll see about it. Let's just hope we don't get crushed here. Alright, cool. And let's see and hope that this whole thing records very well. Alright, this is where I got humbled really, really badly. Alright, and let me tell you, I had to play this a good chunk of times. So let's hope to goodness that that's not the case. Alright, cool. Getting all that stuff. And by the way, if we ever do end up getting supersonic, like, way faster than intended, I'm not going to be blazing through each stage with him, because he does ultimately make the game a lot much more boring to play. Jeez, only at 6 rings? Okay. Amazing. Okay, alright, yeah. I was a little too ahead of myself, fair enough, and I'm already about to technically lose. Alright, there it is. Alright, see, the 5th stage is actually where things start to get tricky and get difficult, so that's my challenger. Maybe, who knows, we end up actually completing that stage later on. I don't know about any other, special rings around this area, except for that one near this ending part. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go defeat Eggman and Puyo Puyo. Let's show them that we're the high-class master champion in Tetris. Or in this case, yeah, just straight up Puyo. Alright, come on, Eggman. I'm just literally... I'm just gonna go crazy and just keep adding as much stuff to the ground. Like, some more difficult players actually play like this. Do I know what I'm doing? Nah, not really. One of the best things that I can try to do is match everything together. Like, now I'm just gonna take my time, right? Somewhat. Okay, I already sucked at that. Let's see. Let's give it a good shake. Let's give it a good bop. Alright, there's that. Alright, that was not too bad. That was pretty cool. Let's put that blue there. Now, where the heck is this gonna be? Probably right here. That's not too bad so far. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is actually getting kind of annoying. Okay, boom. Put that there. Not bad for the most part. Okay. Dang, Eggman's actually getting, he's actually kicking my butt. I'm not gonna lie. This is ridiculous. Alright, boom. We're about to get more, right? No, we're not. Okay. Boom. How about that? Sort of. Boom. Let's try that. Alright, that's not as cool. Alright, boom. Okay, let's try this out. Anything connect? So one of the goals with Puyo Puyo, and I know this is Sonic Mania, but just stick with me on this, is that you gotta match all the colors, and once you match the colors, you can send crap onto the other player's display. As you can see, Eggman is already losing, and I'm doing terrible. Trust me, I know this. I played a lot of the Puyo Puyo Tetris. I got kind of obsessed at this one point. But yeah, I don't know. I'm doing pretty terribly, with all things considered. Yeah, look at that. That green, oof. Yeah, that's already becoming a challenge in itself. Here, let me try and... Alright. Oh, yeah, Eggman already blastoided himself to victory. Cool. Well, it looks like we have completed another chapter in today's gameplay finale. Jump, Sonic. Yeah, wag that finger like nobody cares.